We are going back to Lorwyn. It's been a little while since I've been able to do this. It's been a busy couple weeks. Honestly, from the last video, I haven't even organized those cards yet. So, if you've been looking to try to buy some of these, I apologize. They weren't posted yet. After this video, I should be able to post some though. So, I really enjoyed that last box opening, and I'm excited to look in here again. So let's get all these packs out, and we will start going through them. You know, all right, put the box there, all the packs. Let's do it. I think the last box we had was pretty good. So we'll see what this one comes with. All right. Just move that. Okay. All right. Keep Out. I think the colors on Keep Out are so pretty. I think that's a very pretty card. Same with this one. Like, this just has old school Magic written all over it. It's awesome. Still haven't drafted this one. My friend group was supposed to do a draft last week. We were going to finally do Avatar. Ooh, a Mythic. Oh, that's cool. Is that a little blemish on there? Is that just a scratch? I don't know if I can see it on the camera. I'm also at a weird angle on the camera, so I think that might be a blemish. We'll see. I'll have to look that up. Ooh, and a foil rare. This is a good pack right off the bat. Planes. Yeah, I gotta rearrange this stuff here. Put that there. Put the planes there, and we'll put the token there. Anyways, we were supposed to play Avatar draft last week. Finally supposed to do it, and then it snowed. So we had to cancel, and then I'm gone this weekend. So it's going to be at least another couple weeks until we can kind of wrangle everyone together to do it. But I'll finally be drafting Avatar, and then I really want to draft Lorwyn. So I know I had bought a case of this. And usually what I'll do, my plans, I know I haven't really gotten that far into the channel to fully go through this plan, but my plan is to like buy a case, open 5, draft 1 kind of deal. But this one, I might keep at least 2, because it looks like the price of these boxes did rise a little bit. So like I have a pretty good price point. Ooh, that's cool. So I might keep 2 to draft, and then kind of just see what happens from there. Actually, put this there. Ooh, foil full art land, very pretty. And the token. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But I also have some other Lorwyn products that I purchased. So you'll see those in. I'm just gonna move the mic. There we go. You'll see those in the what I bought in February update. Ooh, I like this artwork. I've said that in the last video. Yeah, so we get some cool stuff coming, both for opening. So even if we have, a box less of play boosters than I would normally do, there are other things that we will be opening. You just can't. Sorry, I'm just like looking at. Oh, another Mythic. Okay, Soul Immolation. Very nice. Is that a good one? I don't even know. Ooh, that's a cool full art. I'll put the foils there. Okay. So I've also started doing. I'm kind of like reorganizing all of my my cards and like taking inventory, because when I first started doing all this, I was like scanning things through the app, and it would put things in the wrong area, or it wouldn't scan them properly. So I'm kind of manually going through everything. how I post these now is manual. Like I put them all in alphabetical order, and then I take, you know, the pile of A's, and I get my spreadsheet with all the cards, and I just put in the numbers. And that seems to be the most efficient way. Because with the scanning, it takes forever to scan, and then it's not even accurate on the TCG Player app. So it's not worth it for me. But when I first started, I did scan. So I'm going back to like Aether Drift, and I don't think I have to do it for Tarkir, because Tarkir is kind of when I started doing manual stuff. But anything beyond that, a whole bunch of random cards that I had. And I'm kind of updating my inventory. Ooh, another Mythic. Meek Attack. Bro, we got 3 Mythics off of... Is this our 4th pack? That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't... Oh, so with that, I'm kind of taking out a lot of lands because they don't really sell. And I kind of want to put them into piles to like make my own land stations. But while doing that, I'm gonna make my own land station to have for draft night. So I'm gonna kind of cherry pick all the coolest lands that I can from what I have, and then as we go through different sets in the future, I'm gonna cherry pick some really cool lands. And I say that because this set's definitely gonna have some. Like I'm pretty heavy with Bloomburrow lands currently because I have a bunch of them, and also they look the coolest, so that's gonna be in there. And some lots that I have of like old school, older Magic, like some white border cards and stuff from like 2010. I think it had some really cool lands. So, ooh, Tristan Callus Cultivator. And I'm gonna keep my eyes out for any cool lands as we go through. Whoa. I love these so far. And I think I'm going to kind of do 2 different things. Because I think I might have enough product to do this at this point. Build like a regular land station and then a foil land station. I think that could be fun to do. And once again, both for myself and for like eBay products. I'm still trying to figure out ways to package all of this because I just have a lot of it, you know, so I can get creative with it. And I don't want to just do like a lot of cards and then it's like all lands. Like that's kind of disingenuous, you know, for people that are trying to actually buy lots of cards and hope that they have something in it. I don't want to just send them a box of lands. Bloodline bidding. But I think having a land station is useful. Look at the full art. This is like, I'm just going to move that over. And the helper token. Land stations are useful, and the artwork is better than if you buy like the official land station. Like I think that artwork's kind of lame. I'd rather have it mixed up from a bunch of different stuff. Timid Shield Bearer. These little dudes. I love it. Mutable Explorer, Eclipsed Realms, Full Art Land, Merfolk, Fitter Core. Ooh, that's cool. Fitless Fists. Lasting Tar Fire. Ooh, Champion of the Klachan. I probably did not pronounce that right. Let me know how to pronounce it. Full Art Forests. Beautiful. The tokens. Bogart Mischief. The purples on that look very pretty. Ooh, this is a cool looking card. Spry and Mighty. I like that. Eclipsed Bogart for our uncommon foil. And we have a full art island and our token. Still love Keep Out. Dawnlight Archer. I wish they did a jumpstart of this set. I would buy it in a heartbeat just to have more product of this line. Ooh, Sonar Innovative First Year. Ooh, and another rare. Ashling Rekindled. Okay. Riverguard, Island, token. All right, on to the second pile. Mischievous Sneakling. Unexpected Assistance. Spiral. Oop, Temple Garden. I think that's a pretty good rare. I think all of the lands are like pretty decent in this one. I love that full art. Treasure token. The purples are so cool. Ooh, Midnight Tilling. I should keep track and see what color I like the best in this one. I'm thinking I'm liking the swamps and the forests the most, which to be fair is what I kind of normally lean towards, at least forests. Ooh, Mornsong Aria. Although I do also lean towards mountains as well. That's cool. I would say forest is what I mainly lean towards in almost any set nowadays. I used to be pure red, like when I first started playing Magic a long time ago. Ooh, Fidork Core. I think that might be the most expensive common right now, like 20 cents. There's not that many expensive commons, if any. Woo, look at that bug. What the heck? That's cool. Boulder Dash. Darkness Descends. Oh, here we go. Another Mythic. Oko Lorwyn Liege. Little off-centered? No, it's not. I think it was just the way I was holding it. Ooh, another foil full art. And our token. Not bad so far. I don't think we've gotten any of the like really big ticket mythics, but we have a lot of mythics, which is pretty good. Actually, question for everyone. I don't have a decision on what I prefer, but so I've opened enough sets now and looked at enough prices that I've found that sets kind of fall into like two categories. It's either like you have the one or two big ticket cards that are worth like more, right? Like maybe they're worth $50 or $60. Oh, I'm bringing that back because that's cool. Or there's like a bunch of cards that are worth like 10 to 15. Ooh, Moonshadow. Right? Or maybe even less. Like maybe every Mythic is worth over $5 or something like that. What do you prefer? Well, I think it's more fun to open a box, especially for videos where, you know, you're pulling it, and then boom, you get that one big, huge card that's worth a bunch of money. Well, that's more fun to do, like video-wise. I don't know. I think it's just better to have all cards of like middle value, both for opening and playing and selling. So I don't know. I'm starting to lean towards that direction. As fun as it is to have a card that's like worth a lot. I guess like the perfect world would be a set where they have one card that's worth a bunch of money, and then all the other rares and mythics are also pretty good and worth like $5 to $20 as well. But yeah, so I noticed that this one, I don't think there's really many super expensive ones. At least when I was looking them up, like they were maybe $30, one or two cards, unless you're buying, you know, the foil ones that come from the collector packs. There are a couple of those that are worth a few $100s, obviously, but we're talking just straight play boosters where you're not going to get those special ones anyways. I would like to do an opening of one of the collector boxes. It's just hard to get myself to do it. It's so much money without guarantee of payment. Maybe if we can get these YouTube subscribers up, you know, so I can start getting paid. we can help fund those collector box boosters to open. I would love to do that someday. Ooh, okay. Kindle into the inner flame. Winnowing. Great Forest Druid in foil. It's a good looking card. That Plains. I'd like to get a foil of that Plains. That's a very pretty one with that like sun. All right, here we go. Oh, there's, yeah, see, look, between the two of these, like, the foil one looks really good. Sometimes the foils don't add anything visually, but that one I think it does. This one would look good in foil too. All these, it's just so vibrant. I think that's what I've been trying to say. Ooh, Hallowed Fountain. That's cool. And like Showcase. Is it Showcase or Borderless? I can never keep track until I actually start posting these cards and start getting it in my head. That's cool. But yeah, all the cards in this set are just so vibrant. Like all the colors are like fully saturated and bright, and it's not like muted tones or anything like that. I think that's why I'm liking this so much. And then secondaried by the art style on the majority of the cards is kind of in the vein that I want it to be for a fantasy game. Some of them aren't as much. Some of them look a little bit more bland. I don't mean that in like a mean way. I just mean comparatively. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot more vibrant overall, which makes it fun to open. Oh, is that the artwork? Those like streaks? Yeah, it definitely is. Looked like a misprint at first, but it's only on the art, so. Sapling Nursery. Oh, here we go. Gathering Stone. I think that one's worth a couple cents. I didn't look it up in the foil, but I'm sure the foil is worth the same, if not a little bit more. Although I will say, so foils are generally worth a little bit more, but I feel like none of my foils ever sell. Like I price them the exact same basically. I don't have any like special formula that makes my foils more, unless it's based off market price. And so if that market price is higher, it'll be posted higher. But like my baseline prices, which most of these commons and uncommons are, they're the same for me. So I don't sell that many foils comparatively. That's so cool, the colors. Like, look how bright blue that is compared to like the back. Like, the whole card just pops. I think that's why the foils in this look so good too, for the majority of them. Perfect Naturalist. Ooh, Flamecaster. There's our Mountain. A Helper card again. Unexpected Assistance. Some of these almost look comic booky, actually, in terms of like the art style. Still probably my favorite art. One of my favorite arts in this set. Every time it comes up, I like it. Oh, there's a Gathering Stone in non-foil. Eclipsed Bogart. Sentry. I'm starting to think to myself, maybe I'll make, I don't play all that much Commander. I do have like an elf deck that I just went on like TCG Player and like went under the decks area and literally just like copied and bought the cards. I think it was like $100 at the time. So I don't even, people always are like talking about their different commanders and stuff. Like, I don't even remember what commander I have, but I have a deck that does elves and it generates elves, and that's kind of its shtick. But I might want to make a Lorwyn commander deck just because I love the artwork so much. Or maybe I'll probably like are there commander precons for this? I think so, right? I think they have them. So maybe I'll buy one of those and just play with it or build off of it or something. And if I do that, we can do an opening of it too, just to kind of see what's in there. I don't know. I'll look into that. I know there are theme decks, but that's for standard, I believe, which I also would still get interested in too, but none of my friends really play standard, unfortunately. Standard's honestly probably my preferred format. I just think it's fun. Even though I'm not very competitive. Eclipsed Realms. Very pretty. Ooh, Twin Flame Travelers. Look at that. Seer. What the hell is that thing? Deepway Navigator. Oh, another one. Hallowed Fountain. That one's worth a couple bucks. Dawnlight's Archer in foil. Full Art Swamp. And our token. Man, we're just chugging along here, huh? Liminal Hold. Whoa. Look at that art. Have I opened that card? I don't know. If I have it, I don't know. That one just kind of hit me that way when I opened it that time. Man, I got to get on to Arena and play some of this. I don't normally play Arena, but I should. Selfless Safe Right. That's cool. Oop, and Spine Rock Tyrant for the Mythic. Okay. Full Art Swamp again, and our token. We definitely have more Mythics than the last play box. Definitely. And we still got packs to go. Blossom Bind. So pretty. Gold Metal Nomad. Tweeze. Ooh, Ashling's Command. Evolving Wilds in foil. Oh, wrong pile. In foil. Foil Forest. And a token. So cool. I love it. Oh man, it feels good to actually be excited about a Magic set. Like, I know we have done a bunch of Avatar, and like, all of my saying like, this is cool, or look at this card, or I like this, that's all genuine, but it's like a different level. You know what I mean? Like, this is just satisfying, while those are cool for what they are. No, because some of the Avatar stuff is actually cool. It's just that this is way better. Look at that. So, yeah. I think at this point it's no secret that I am not a big fan of Universes Beyond. Ooh, that's cool. Like, the only Universes Beyond one that I'm excited for is Hobbit. Because I think that will be cool, but I still don't like that it's going to be standard legal. Like, I like that one exists because it's kind of like the backbone of Magic anyways. It's how this is all inspired. Same with, like, if they do more Dungeons and Dragons stuff, it all feels the same, especially Dungeons and Dragons. They're owned by the same company. But I still feel like they should be subsections instead of the main event. But I'm sure I'm a broken record there, and I'm preaching to the choir and all that good stuff. Lava Leaper. That's cool. Ooh, Impolite Entrance in foil. Ooh, Full Art Island. I don't think I've gotten that full art. There was another island full art I got, but... Alright, down to our last 4. Bogart Prankster. Oh, also, another question out there for anyone that is a seller. Has anyone used Mox Alpha, and is it worth the $50 price tag per month? Because I feel like I want to get it so I can take opening a little bit more seriously, especially if I want to... Ooh, here we go. Mirror Form in Mythic. That is cool. Because that could help me target sets that are older to open, you know, for videos and for selling. But maybe it would like get something cool, like help me target it, because I don't know that much about older sets. So I just don't know the volume that I need to be buying and selling to make that worth it. So maybe not, but it is bouncing around in my brain currently. Ooh, that's cool. Dream Caesar, Great Forest Druid. Rating Schemes. Ooh, and a Kin Binding. Very pretty. Foul Knight. It's funny. Full Art Land. Token. Last 2. This thing's slippery. Doesn't want to open. is Dundolin Weaver. Bogart. I like that Bogart Mischief card. Grub's Command. Ooh. We got an Eclipsed Elf, this time in foil. Token. All right, last pack. Let's see what we get. Sundappled Celebrant, such a cool card. Same with Forging Wickermar. Assert Perfection. Seer. Oop, Gathering Stone, okay. Ooh, here we go. Morkant's Loyalist Showcase one. Very pretty. Got a rare, Sig Wondervine Wisdom, Shore Lurker, Full Art Mountain, and a Helper card. Love the Helper cards. All right, there we go. Pretty big stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mythics in this box. 7 Mythics. Oh, let me move the light so it's not, there we go, it's a little better. So it's not glaring on everything, but all right, there we go. Good haul. We will see you in the next one because we got more of these coming.